Hi guys, it's Tony again. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing fine, just like always, okay? So in today's video, I would like to talk about my story a little bit, how I was, before I find affiliate marketing in 2018, my life before, and also what I am doing currently, so that you can get to know me more. In today's video, I also took you out to the public park. It's actually located in Sakonnakorn, and Sakonnakorn is a city in the northeastern region of Thailand. It's about 600 kilometers away from Bangkok, and actually it's my hometown. And normally when I was young, I always came here to play around after school, just to run around a little bit, just for fun. So today is more or less like try to get a taste about my childhood a little bit. Hope you don't mind, okay? So if you are new in this channel, I am Tony Sees. I am a digital marketer and a meditation instructor here in Thailand, okay? So I always wanted to do meditation since I was young. I was introduced to meditation when I was 16 with my first master that I encountered accidentally. So he taught me everything, and then I really love about meditation. And since then on, I was hoping that I could do something about meditation, but actually it was not that easy because the world is going to this direction, but meditation is kind of taking your life to this direction. So it's just something that really cannot go together. So I had to reconcile with the norm of the society a little bit. So after that, I went to study in Bangkok for the bachelor's degree in international relations. And right after that, I took a gap year, asking my parents for permission that I don't want to do that I don't want to work right away after I graduated. So they gave me the green light. So I went up the mountain and became a Buddhist monk and studied meditation, practicing there for a year. It was a very fulfilling experience, although I had to go through with a lot of hardship, physical hardship, and also mental hardship. There were so many things coming to my life at that time, which was pretty nice. And then I was there for 9 months, okay? And I actually at the time wanted to stay longer and practice longer, but because of my parents, they wanted me to come down to the society and get a job, like 9-to-5 job, just like other people in my generation would do. So then, just to calm them down, just to give them a peace of mind a little bit, and I decided to quit monkhood, and then came back to Bangkok finding a job. And luckily at the time there was a announcement from the military asking for people to come and fill in the vacancies in the Royal Thai Armed Forces headquarters. At the time they were wanting only like 3 people, and there were people who applied for the job for like around 300 something people, okay? And I was lucky enough to be one of the 3 people who passed all the tests and then got selected. And after that I was able to work in the military as a Navy officer, and I was there for 3 years, having a very bad time in the military. By saying bad, I mean I have always good colleagues around me. I don't know why I was so lucky, but like because of the work at hand, it was not something that I really love to do. It was all about going through piles and piles of documents. Is not a type of person I am. So I try to stay away from that as much as possible, and I try to show my boss that hey, I could do something else, try to show them what I am capable of and things like that. So I decided to took a test to qualify for a scholarship in Australia in 2014, because at the time Australia was one of our biggest military allies around here, okay? So they were giving 7 scholarships out to the Thai military personnel, and I was one of the 7 finalists to be able to receive the scholarship. However, life threw me a curveball, really. Like they didn't want me to have an easy life or something like that, because if I go to Australia and I come back, my rank is gonna get promoted more quickly, and I will have a lot of more money in general, just to put it that way. So Right before I decided to, like contact the Australian embassy and with the Australian attaché and things like that, my boss came to me saying that if I come back from Australia, I have to stay there in the military in the department that I didn't like and work there for another 8 years after 3 years of working already. So 3 years of working there was already killing me, and I didn't want to stay there for another 8 years at all. So I was thinking for a week whether or not I should take that offer to go to Australia or should I not. After 1 week of a deep consideration, I came to the conclusion that it was not for me. It may be very good to go to study in Australia for the master's degree for 2 years, but then after that it's a total hell for me. So I decided to cancel the scholarship and then quit my job as a Navy officer. And then at the time I didn't know what I would do after that, just wanted to stay away from that military job as soon as possible. So I decided to think about what I really wanted to do, when I was young, and suddenly I realized that meditation is actually the world for me, okay? So I decided to go around Thailand to many different places, temples and also meditation retreat centers, just to practice and also study different kinds of meditation available at the time. And about 8 months after I quit my military job, okay, I reunited with my first meditation teacher again. And at the time, he just finished his international retreat center in here, Sagonnakhon, Thailand, in my hometown here. And he asked me if I would like to come and help him to manage the place. So it was a no-brainer for me. So I decided to, okay, if I can help, I didn't want to go around anymore, because just want to settle down in one place and meditate there in peace, okay, something like that. Actually, I did not expect anything much from being a part of helping the place. But then 7 months after that, he appointed me a manager and also appointed me a meditation instructor. So from then on, I was also teaching meditation to people, and most of the people who come to our retreat center are mostly from Europe, especially from German-speaking countries like Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. And yeah, I get to interact with people, rich and poor, old and young, and from all walks of life, okay? But it's very interesting that I found out, after 3 years of my meditation teaching career, okay, that no matter how rich they are, they still lack something, okay? They still lack the time to practice meditation. For those who are not so rich or who are still struggling for money, they don't have money to support their meditation practice. So I always emphasize to my students that in order to progress in meditation, you have to have regular practice, like every single day and many hours a day. Ideally, if you can do that, you can see a lot of progress in your meditation. So a lot of people were coming to me and complaining like, oh, they have these two problems, no time and no money. So right after that year, in 2018, in the middle of 2018, I was also took into my consideration and was taking it as my responsibility to probably to help them find the solution a little bit. At the time, to me, it's just like something that cannot go together. Like, if you want more money, you have to sacrifice your time, and if you want to have more time, then you are going to sacrifice some money. It's something like that. There are two things that cannot go together. So in my opinion, it was just like that. But I, surfed the net, tried to go online, finding the solution. And I found that the online business, especially affiliate marketing business, can answer all these things. Once the marketing funnels, once your business is set up, let's say, everything is just on autopilot. Everything is coming on autopilot. You just monitor. You can do it passively if you want to, if you are that kind of person. But for me, I am more like an active person. I cannot just doing nothing, just to kill time. So it's either meditate all day long, and after meditation, just go on to continue with my affiliate marketing business and things like that. So I found that it's very nice and everybody can do that. You know, the barrier to entry is very low, and by saying very low, sometimes it's not so good because people can come in and they can go out very easily because they are not serious about doing that, and also they don't know how to do it the proper way. Okay, so in mid 2018 I decided to buy the first program of mine, which is pretty much okay in terms of money that I invested in. It was like $2,500 US. It may be not so much for you guys, but for me as a Thai person here in a third world country like Thailand, it's a lot. Okay, it's like 4 or 5 months of my salary back in military or something like that. So anyway, I decided to invest just to learn things like that, but it wasn't something that I could do for a long term because they taught only like tactics that you can use for now, and then once you are caught by, let's say at the time I was doing Facebook ads, once you are caught by Facebook, then they can just shut you down immediately and you are out of business immediately as well. So I was also looking for other ways, other strategies and tactics by investing in other programs, you know, but I learned that there are so many programs out there that teach you only like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and they don't show you the big picture, and they don't show you how to piece together all the jigsaw pieces, so that in the end they just leave you hanging in there without knowing what to do after that. So for me as well, you know, I used to buy a program, it's worth like $1,500 US, okay, and it was teaching only like how to do Facebook group, and then another program for $997. They just teach you like Facebook ads tactic again. Okay, so I bought so many programs and I lost about $15,000 US for the first 2 years of my online journey. So I was not prepared that I had to lose that much money. It's so much here in Thailand, and eventually I came to the point where there must be a way, you know, that you can use like the blueprint or the strategy that anybody can use and succeed with that if they apply correctly. So I finally stumbled upon a program that taught me everything in at the end of last year, and it turned my business from downside up, and I don't have to lose money for nothing anymore. Okay, so I was thinking like, if I can do it, then other people must be able to do it. Okay, if you can speak English, you know, if you don't have to know a little bit so much about technology. Okay, for me English is not my first language, yeah, as you can see. Okay, it's funny, okay, but still, you know, I can be able to communicate with people at least. Okay, so for technology side, I don't know anything, you know, I have to start all over again. You know, I just bought my MacBook because I saw so many gurus out there, they use MacBook, it must be good, and then once I bought it, at the first time I didn't really know how to use it, so I had to learn everything by myself from scratch. Okay, and then with the camera here, I never thought that one day I would be in front of the camera teaching people, you know, not only affiliate marketing but also meditation here, because I was also afraid at the very beginning, both because of my speaking skill, my public speaking skill is not so good, and also my English skill is not so good. Then I came to the conclusion that, hey, if you want to excel in affiliate marketing, you have to be able to connect better with your audience, and by connecting better with your audience, there is only one means of communication that you can do that through, and that is video marketing, which is what I am doing here. So I decided to buy the camera again, and it's my first camera here, this Sony Alpha 6600, and just like the MacBook Pro. Okay, I did not know at the very beginning how to use it, so I also had to learn everything again. Okay, so not only English that I have to practice every day, not only affiliate marketing that I always have to be in touch with every day with the new technology, new tactics. You know, the big strategy is always there, but like the tactics always change as time goes by. Okay, I have to also know about the technology, about camera a little bit, the video editing, okay, the computer stuff a little bit, in order to piece everything together, in order to make valuable content just like this for you guys. So, and then I was thinking, oh, there are so many disadvantages that I have to overcome, and if I can do that, there is no reason that people like you guys, hopefully you can speak English and also you have a little bit, at least a little bit of technology knowledge already. So if you have these two things, you will like already halfway to the finish line. And if I can do it, there is no reason why you cannot do it. I have to stress that many times over. You have to be confident. You only need a very good blueprint, and then with the work ethic, good work ethic, and then the commitment to your business, eventually it will come. You know, I never care about when I will make my first dollar, but when it came, it was not to my surprise, because I know that eventually it will come. You just put in the work, okay, regularly. Make it you train your muscle, okay, just like you do the physical exercise, okay. I try to do the video every single day in order to improve myself, both for my English, my communication, and also my techniques, and also to check off all the fear of being in front of the camera and all those things. It's all with practice. You know, practice is key with everything, with business running or with meditation, with everything in life. You know, nobody knows it since the very beginning. It's just that whether or not you have the mind to do it, whether or not you are willing to go through so many hurdles that are coming along the way. So they're just part of the game, you know. Talking about this 15,000 US dollar that I wasted on so many scammy programs before, especially in my first 2 years. I never thought that it was a waste, okay? I was thinking always that it's a tuition fee. So there was a Thai idiom here that you have to pay some tuition fee to your teachers before you get to learn the knowledge from them, something like that. So I took it as a tuition fee for me, and also for my stupidity, because at the time I was also having this shiny object syndrome, okay, because when I was introduced to new tactics here and there, I was like, wow, I have to do this, I have to do that. But once I was not consistently putting in the work, and also don't apply the strategy long enough, then I failed. It's just like that, okay? And also coupled with the bad quality of the products that I bought, it was totally a disaster for me, okay? So for finding a good program, I already weed out all the bad programs out there for you. If you want to check out, there is a link below there you can always take a look at. And once you join this program, you are going to get so many bonuses from me inside, okay? Let's just take a look. So first of all, you are going to have the 3 ebooks that I'm going to give out for free, and then you have the chance to join the Facebook group that I am visiting there regularly, you know, try to motivate you guys, try to give you guys values about not only affiliate marketing but also meditation a little bit, because in going this way, you also have to have the right mindset as well, and meditation helps a lot, okay? And you will also be a member of my VIP group, you know, the Tony's VIP group, where I give the in-depth marketing tips from me, you know, all the experience during those 2 years of my failure. Although I failed, but I also have this experience. I can take a little bit from this program, a little bit from that program, and then piece them together and then package them and then hand it to you in a nice way or something like that. So, and yeah, some other things, you know, ongoing support every time, you know, I always am active in my group so that I can deliver the value to my audience. And by giving value, it's just something that going to give you money in return. You know, you don't just do it expecting money from the very beginning. You know, you give value to the people, and then people will trust you, they will like you, trust you, and know you, and finally they will end up buying from you because they see you as a guy who always gives value to people. You know, you pride value over money. And we can build a relationship. Who knows, in the future we might be able to come together and then collaborate and then come up with some great products for people, okay, in the internet. Who knows, you know? So I care so much about the relationship and the authenticity. You know, I never lied about, I never fake my record, my history or anything just to make it nice that I failed 2 years before. It's real, and I just picked up the pace just half a year ago with this program. So if you want to check out, click the link below and take a look. There is a free training there, 4-day training. for free that I give out to you guys. And if it's for you, then just buy it and then learn it and then implement what is taught there, coupled with the support from me that I'm going to give you everything that I have with my experience, okay, in order to speed up your process to your success, okay. So I hope you get to know me a little bit more in this video, and I hope you like it, you know, with the vibe here. It's different than my normal videos where I shoot only in my studio. So I think that's it, guys, for today. If you have anything, please comment below. You know, you can ask me anything as always, and also please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Tony C signing off for now.